Hey yo YouTube, it's your boy TYG Sync back at you with another YouTube video. Now today, we got a story time about the scariest dream the world has ever known. Now before we get into it, I need y'all to like and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe because y'all already know I ain't dropping nothing but bangers. And if you want to be a part of the G-Sync connection, then you need to subscribe immediately. Become part of the squad. If you're not down, then don't stick around. That's all I'm saying. Now, without further ado, let's get to this story time. This story time takes place in my house. It was a couple years ago. I think I was in maybe 9th grade or 8th grade. I remember it was right after watching the Conjuring 2 movie. The Conjuring 2, first of all, before I even watched it, I heard a lot of people say that they had some bad experiences after watching the Conjuring movie. If y'all don't remember, there was a lot of people being like they had like supernatural experiences, but I thought they was capping. But anyway, I guess they wasn't. So this story time, I was sleeping in the living room right after watching the Conjuring movie. I remember I had my alarm clock. It was one of them old radio type alarm clocks because I had to go to school in the morning. I don't remember why I was sleeping on the couch, but I think I just wanted my own space. But I was on the couch and I had plugged my alarm clock up, set it for the time I gotta wake up in the morning time. But yeah, I had fell asleep on the couch, and in this dream I woke up, or at least I thought I woke up, and I was standing in the middle of my living room because that's where I was sleeping at, and everything was so dark. It was weird. It was kind of like I could see, but it was still like pitch black, kind of like a black light. I don't know if y'all know what a black light is, but it's kind of like a dim light. It's like a really, really light blue, but black at the same time. So that's what it looked like. I remember I was looking around inside my house. I was looking like into my kitchen area, into my dining room area, and it was like pitch black. And I was horrified. I didn't even want to look over there for real, but I was scared. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I remember turning around and I seen me on the couch, and I'm like, how is that me on the couch? How am I looking at me if I'm the one standing here? So that really scared me. And then I remember looking towards the window, and I look outside, and it was the same out there. It was black, but like a really light blue and black. And then it was just one single street light out there, just like a scary movie. I know y'all could picture that, but it was horrifying. I looked out there and I'm like, okay, this doesn't seem natural. This doesn't seem like the real world. This ain't real. But I know I'm standing right here and my body is still like on the couch. How is that possible? How am I seeing myself? So I got real scared. So I ran up the stairs to go knock on my mom's room and see if she could help me out or whatever, because I was horrified. I needed at least somebody to talk to. So I went up there. I was banging on the door, and I remember I opened it and I was trying to yell her name. I'm like mom, but no sound was coming out my mouth, so she didn't hear me. And then a couple seconds later, it's like I got teleported back downstairs to the living room. So I'm like, how did I get here again? I didn't go back downstairs. So then the same thing. I'm standing there. I'm looking at myself. I look out the window. Still the same. In my living room and in my dining room, still pitch black and dark. So I ran up the stairs again, banged on her door again, yelling her name. I need help. Please wake up. And I'm like, kind of screaming, kind of like, but nothing's coming out of my mouth. And then once again, a couple seconds later, I'm back downstairs. So I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy. And then same thing, I repeat it. I'm looking out the window at the street lights and to my dining room and kitchen, looking at me again. I'm like, how is this happening? And then I run back upstairs again. I go to her room. I try to yell at her and anything to get her to see me or notice me, but she wouldn't turn around. And then I'm back again in the living room looking at myself. And I'm like, how is this happening? And then I go back upstairs, yell at her again. I'm like, please wake up. I need help. But she didn't answer. And once again, I'm back in the living room. So after that, I said, okay, this seems like it's going to be never ending. It was like a sequence, like a loop. Like it just wouldn't stop. And I don't know if y'all ever seen this movie, but it was kind of like the Insidious movie. If you ever seen that, that's what was really scary, because I felt like I was in that movie, like, and I couldn't get out of it. So after I realized that kept happening, I just walked over to myself and I put my hand on my arm, and I remember jolting up when I actually woke up. I jolted up, I ripped out my alarm clock out the wall, and I ran upstairs to my brother's room, and I decided that I was sleeping in his bed that night, because there was no way in hell I was sleeping alone again that night, because I felt like something was out to get me. But to this day, that was probably the scariest dream I ever had. I'm not even sure if it was a dream. I hope it was a dream, but it felt too real. It felt like I was actually there. But yeah, that was the scariest dream I ever had. Hopefully I never have anything like that ever again. And people think sleep paralysis is bad. You ain't go through what I went through. Sleep paralysis ain't nothing compared to what I went through in that dream. But yeah, that's the story time about the scariest dream that I've ever had. Now, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, because like I said, I ain't dropping nothing but bangers from here on out. And join the G-Sync connection, man. And if y'all want to see any other story times, or I don't know, just gameplay in general, or maybe you want to see a reaction video, just let me know in the comment section and I'll get right to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the vibes, man. Hit those buttons. But this is TYG Sync, and I'm out. Peace.